What's up, Duke fans? This is Ryan Young. We're here in Brooklyn in the Big Apple for our first round tournament against Vermont tomorrow. We're about to head out to an open practice, but beforehand we have a bunch of media coming in, so I'm going to be the team reporter for today to ask the guys some questions, give some insight into what we're thinking, and then just into the team. We have our first guy right here. Look how happy he is. Jeremy Roach is here. He loves the media. He loves to be around and ask questions. It's his favorite part of being a college athlete. How do you feel being in New York? From D.C., but New York, bigger, better. Some people call it a better D.C.
No, it's not a better D.C. Definitely D.C. is a better city. City that never sleeps. I'm not really too big of a fan of New York, but I mean, I like it. We're here. Duke fans go crazy too, so it's like a home game. So,
what about Jerm? How are you feeling? Yeah, I got a couple for you. How about just you're one of the more experienced guys in the team. You've been to a number of tournaments. You've been to a Final Four. What's the biggest thing you're stressing to these guys about being back in a tournament setting?
It's a one-game mentality. I mean, it's easy to kind of look off at who you could play in the next round or the weekend after, but it's really one game at a time because it's a one-game season. So as long as you lock in on one game, focusing on what you can control, I think that's the biggest thing for these young guys.
What about specifically Vermont tomorrow? We've watched a lot of film. We've had some time to prep. What are your thoughts? What do we need to do to beat them?
I mean, they're a good team. They got a winning culture. Won their league in the past few years. So I think just locking in on us and being us, I think that's the biggest thing. For us, I think we'll be fine.
Vermont's a good team. I mean, it's March Madness. Literally anything can happen, so we have to be prepared like the number one team in the country. Yeah, we gonna do our thing, and they're gonna do their thing. But we gonna do our thing a little bit better and get the win.
They're very talented, so I think we have to come in ready on our A game.
It really starts with us. For this game and games moving forward, just playing hard, being really physical, staying on the offensive glass, defensive glass.
You got to play hard. You got to play together and make the right play every time, or else they'll burn you for it, and they're not going to, turn themselves over and make mistakes. So you have to go take it. But it's a great opportunity for us.
We have to score like more than them.
That's great, TJ. Thank you.
We just gotta be us. We gotta move the ball. We gotta flow. We gotta rebound.
I feel like the biggest thing that me and you have learned together and the returners have learned from last year is just that it's truly a game-by-game tournament. You should only be worried about the next game. Not to say that I don't think we were really looking ahead last year, but you can make it a little bigger than it is in the moment, and that's why you see so many teams go out early. It's why you see so many crazy upsets. It's the only thing you should be focused on is the task at hand. So Vermont tomorrow for us.
There you have it. Vermont, that's all we focused on.
What about first NCAA tournament? Obviously something you've probably dreamed of since you were a kid. What's it like to finally be here, and what are your expectations?
It's everything it's lived up to so far. It's I move off vibes a lot. Vibes are what I go off of in my life, and right when we touched down, I just felt great vibes. So shout out to Duke Nation. We're gonna be there. They're gonna be there to support us out there on the court. So I know it's gonna be even better vibes when we step out there.
First March Madness, feeling great, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Happy to be here. Positivity, staying in the moment like we've been talking about.
I'm really excited to be here at the NCAA tournament. It's really exciting. Yeah, it's really exciting. Here with a great group of guys, Sean, Ryan, in New York City. Couldn't have really dreamt it up any better than this.
But really excited because I watched on TV. The game's on all day. I'm just excited to get to our game. I'm really hyped.
Man, it never gets old. I mean, every time you're here, it's just a different experience, and you just enjoy it. You got to savor it, and every time you have the same goal, which is to win a national championship, and that's our goal this year, right, Ryan?
No, you'd be correct in that. You're correct.
Just getting everybody locked in to play hard for 40 minutes. I think that's something we've been working on, especially the past 2 weeks. Just to have all of our energy and focused as a group, as a unit, so that we can move forward.
Big Duke fan growing up. What's your favorite Duke moment in the tournament?
When they won, because every year I put Duke to win. Every year, everybody called me crazy. 2015, everybody put Kentucky. I put them, and we won, and I won the bracket. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's great. That's great stuff. We're here in Brooklyn. What are your thoughts just on New York City in general, being in Brooklyn?
Oh, I love it here. It's great vibes. Great vibes here. Brooklyn and New York is it's always great vibes here.
Almost like it's giving the vibe of like a concrete jungle. Yeah. Honestly.
But yeah, it gives all those rapper vibes, especially Jay-Z for sure. In New York. That one, yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
It's us right now.
Yeah.
Can you, Jared McCain, can you, no, like exactly. Like it's like physically.
Can you name one Brooklyn rapper?
I mean, is Jay-Z from Brooklyn? He tried to get me. You know, I didn't. You know,
Let's hear a Jay-Z lyric.
I check cheddar like a food inspector. That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all I'm gonna give you. You know, Big Yo be proud. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm not even gonna get into all the lyrics.
Jay-Z is famously from Brooklyn. You have a favorite Jay-Z song?
Yeah, in Paris.
Otis is a great one. I love Otis. And in Paris, that's a good one too.
Can you name the 5 boroughs of New York City, please?
The 5 boroughs, I can't name one.
We're in one.
Brooklyn is a borough? Had no clue. Don't know another borough at all.
Freshman. Freshman. How many New York City boroughs can you name? There's 5.
What's that? Like a food spot?
Oh, these freshmen. There's New York City is split into 5 boroughs. It's going poorly.
Joe? Yeah, you said borough, didn't you?
Yeah, he said Joe Burrow. I said, can you name a borough of New York City? He said Joe Burrow. Can you name a borough of New York City? There's 5.
Manhattan.
Yes. 1. Brooklyn 2.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Queens.
Queens 3. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. We haven't. Nobody's gotten this far.
No.
Bronx. And I think we're gonna go Long Island or Staten Island.
It is Staten Island. Yeah. So 4.5, close enough to 5. Way to go, Jalen Blakes. You can get back to your assignment, although I would remind you that we're here to win. So
Thank you. Tell that to my professor, please.
they'll understand. Thanks. What number does Tariq Whitehead wear for the Brooklyn Nets?
Ooh, I don't know.
Nah, I want to say he's wearing 0. Am I tripping?
That'd be correct. He's 0 again. We're not here to talk about school, Jalen. Come on. We're here to win. We're on a mission these next couple weeks. So if you could just answer a couple questions.
Mad brick outside. Would you like to tell us what that means?
It means it's mad cold outside.
We've been hearing that a lot. It's 30 degrees. It's mad brick outside.
This got to be one of the longest tenures of college basketball in an interview on the Duke channel before. It's 11 combined years. No, it's great to be here.
You're still eating, dude. Whenever you're done eating, I'll come over and ask you a couple questions that people want to hear from you, but you haven't stopped eating for 2 hours. What do you think of the potential TikTok ban? What are the implications for foreign policy?
Don't do it, please.
Yeah, I mean, China, they're going to do what they have to do. I don't have TikTok, so it doesn't affect me.
Okay, but what do we have to do to beat Vermont tomorrow?
We have to score like more than them.
What else do you watch, Mark? Tell everybody about your favorite show.
Favorite show, the best show of all time is The Office. Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute. It's the funniest show I've ever seen in my life.
What about the one this year you've been hooked on?
Oh, Young Sheldon. Shout out Young Sheldon. Season 7, the last season. It's a great show. Y'all should tune in.
Before I end up in jeopardy, just like the game show. Broski, my twin, that's my bestie. He loved me, said I got the blessing. I swear he is gassing me up.
Do you know what's in Coney Island?
Don't they got the glizzies?
Yes. Yes.
Just some Drake words of encouragement, you know. Even though Drake really don't rock with Duke.
If you were in the competition.
If I'm in the competition,
10 minutes.
I'm not trained, but if you give me 10 minutes, I think I can get I could probably eat realistically probably 12 to 15. If I'm force feeding myself, yeah.
I'm Ryan Young, team player, student reporter here for Duke men's basketball. Getting ready for our game tomorrow against Vermont. Hopefully you guys have learned a little bit more about our team and where we are right now. And we're going to be ready to go. Thanks, y'all.